Hello and welcome to VMU's Six Sigma Black Belt course. I'm Jim Pruitt.
And I'm Melissa Laro. We'll be walking you through the basic concepts and processes of Six Sigma Black Belt.
So let's start by briefing you about what do we mean by Six Sigma. Six Sigma is a way of process improvement by making use of specialized tools and strategies, especially statistical methods, and aims at improvement by identifying errors.
In this course, we will begin with an investigation into the evolution of quality, and then we'll move on to the rise of continuous improvement in Six Sigma. We'll then turn our focus toward concepts of leadership and Six Sigma roles and responsibilities, the Six Sigma team, and the importance of time management, the various tools used, and the process of team performance evaluation. We will end our discussion with an overview of DMAIC process, that is, define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. So let's get started with a brief history of quality.
Initially, during the period before the Industrial Revolution, craftsmen throughout medieval Europe formed associations known as guilds. These guilds established rigid sets of rules. These rules were meant to enhance the quality of the product or service produced by their members. During the Industrial Revolution, however, improvements in major production systems such as craftsmanship, the factory system, and the Taylor system formed American quality practices.
The approach to quality changed at the beginning of the 20th century. Firms incorporated processes and quality practices. The efficiency expert was born, and factories looked for ways to have workers work faster. Time is money was the guiding principle. Quality began to suffer. During World War II, quality was considered to be the vital element of the war effort. As such, the suppliers of military goods tried to improve quality by using Walter Schuert's Statistical Quality Control, SQC, techniques.
After World War II, Japanese manufacturers started to receive input from quality experts such as Joseph M. Juran and W. Edwards Deming, and hence paid attention to improve all organizational processes. This led to the Quality Revolution in Japan. And finally, America responded to the Quality Revolution in Japan in the late 20th century with the emergence of total quality management. On that note, let's turn our attention to understanding the total quality management approach. So what do we mean by total quality management? Total quality management is a business management approach intended to implement a quality improvement program within a company. Total quality management is regularly applied in manufacturing, education, government, and service industries. Total quality management is also used in NASA space and science programs. Take a look at this figure. It depicts the evolution of total quality management. Early quality efforts consisted of randomly inspecting products and testing for quality. Next, let's discuss the principles of total quality management. Total quality management concentrates on teamwork, increasing customer satisfaction, and reducing costs. Its activities are based on 6 foundational principles. The first principle is management dedication. This principle is centered on activities such as the plan, do, check, and act cycle, the PDCA cycle. As Edward Deming showed, these high-level activities must be adopted from the top down. Total quality management requires the high-level dedication of management and human resources to adopt a continuous improvement approach with the intent to attain effectiveness in organizational performance. The second principle is employee involvement and empowerment. In TQM, every employee is an agent of quality and continual improvement. This involvement requires education and training, communicating proposed plans, measurement, and appreciation. The third principle is fact-based decision-making. This means that the effectiveness of decisions is dependent on the collection and analysis of relevant data and information. The fourth principle is continual improvement. The main focus of TQM is continual improvement of the organization's overall performance. Improved performance is achieved through improvements in processes, capabilities of people and technology, and resources. The fifth, and a very important principle, is customer focus. A company's performance is dependent on its customers. Therefore, it is important to understand the customer's requirements and not only fulfill them, but also exceed them. And the last principle is supplier partnership. TQM chooses to see suppliers as partners in accomplishing a business's goals, rather than an autonomous source of materials. This principle recognizes the interdependencies between suppliers and those they provision. It is useful to have a mutually beneficial partnership with suppliers to improve business capabilities. With TQM, we can say that modern quality management recognizes the importance of customer satisfaction. That is, defining, understanding, evaluating, and managing expectations so that customer requirements are met, even exceeded. Prevention over inspection. That is, the cost of preventing mistakes is generally less than the cost of correcting them after inspection. Managing responsibility. Though success requires the participation of all members of the team, it remains the responsibility of the management to lead from the front and provide resources to succeed. And continuous improvement. The plan, do, check, act cycle is the basis for quality improvement. This brings us to the end of this video. We look forward to seeing you in our next session, in which we will discuss certain definitions of quality and its difference in products and services. Until then, thank you for learning with us.